ANAVI Fume Extractor is a smart smoke solder absorber that comes as a do-it-yourself kit for makers. A frequently asked question is it possible to run ANAVI Fume Extractor on batteries? The answer is simple. Yes, absolutely. You can run ANAVI Fume Extractor on batteries. On the side of ANAVI Fume Extractor, there is a micro USB connector, so you can connect a standard USB power bank, the same USB power bank that you use to recharge your smartphone when you are outside. ANAVI Fume Extractor is quite compact. It doesn't take a lot of space when you put it on your desk, but it is also possible to wrap it and put it in your bag to carry it with you on various locations. Sometimes you can take it even to bizarre locations and to have a cup of coffee outside while you're soldering. Beware, bringing a soldering iron and a fume extractor outside while you're drinking coffee might look strange to normal people. Anyway, I don't care too much, so I took my TS100 soldering iron and my ANAVI Fume Extractor to the local hipster district. Now let's get back to the lab and check the power consumption of ANAVI Fume Extractor. First test is with enabled Wi-Fi. I have this little and very convenient gadget for real-time measuring of voltage and power consumption of USB devices. ANAVI Fume Extractor is actually powered by USB, so it's super easy to measure its power consumption with it. For this experiment, I just need an extra USB cable to attach the USB measuring gadget to a power source and with the other USB to micro USB cable to ANAVI Fume Extractor. ANAVI Fume Extractor first established a connection to my Wi-Fi network and after that to an MQTT broker. The power consumption of ANAVI Fume Extractor with all sensors and turned on 80mm fan is approximately half an ampere. Just the 80mm fan consumes about 0.25 amperes. Now let's do another experiment and let's measure the power consumption of ANAVI Fume Extractor without Wi-Fi. On the side of ANAVI Fume Extractor, next to the button for switching the fan, there is a jumper for the Wi-Fi with labels on and off. First, turn off ANAVI Fume Extractor. After that, set the Wi-Fi jumper to off. And after that, turn on again ANAVI Fume Extractor by plugging the USB cable to the micro USB connector on the other side of ANAVI Fume Extractor. In this case, ANAVI Fume Extractor will not try to connect to the local Wi-Fi network, neither to an MQTT broker. As you can notice, the consumption is slightly less, however, there is not much of a difference compared to the first experiment. So pretty much the consumption of ANAVI Fume Extractor with or without Wi-Fi is about half an ampere. Of course, this is in the case when the fan is turned on and all peripheral devices are attached to ANAVI Fume Extractor. So, as you have seen, the conclusion is that you can easily run ANAVI Fume Extractor on batteries by powering it from a USB power bank. For this video, I'm using ANAVI Fume Extractor Developer Kit, which includes all supported peripheral devices. It includes a mini I2C OLED display, an I2C sensor module for detecting light, an I2C sensor module for detecting temperature and humidity, and another I2C sensor module for detecting temperature and barometric pressure. Furthermore, it has an MQ135 sensor for detecting general indoor air quality. ANAVI Fume Extractor is not waterproofed and it has been designed for indoor usage, primarily to sit on your desk while you're soldering. However, in this video you have seen that you can run it on batteries and you can take it outdoors. Just make sure that it's not raining and it's in an appropriate location. By the way, ANAVI Fume Extractor is made in my hometown, Plovdiv, Bulgaria. This is one of the oldest living cities and we have a lot of ancient monuments. I live nearby the ancient Roman stadium. It is really huge and it's below the pedestrian street. However, we have this small mock-up model so that tourists can see what it looked like thousands of years ago. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. It's time to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed watching it, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Stay tuned for new exciting open source videos.